So what's up guys, it's here by Nino Warquadji, and welcome back to another big baller video on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Multiplayer Ranked Play Season 2. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys my updated top 5 SMG and AR fastest time to kill loadouts within Black Ops 6 Ranked Play as of Season 2. Because as of today, actually a couple of hours ago, they just updated Ranked Play so that it removed 3 guns. That being the DLC weapons of the PPSH and the Cypher, and surprisingly or not surprisingly, the KSV. That's right, the KSV is no longer in ranked play. I did see a lot of people complain about that SMG. So if you guys are excited to see the fastest killing loadouts now for both the SMGs and ARs in this game, and you guys are excited to go up the ranks of this game so you guys can get those beautiful mastery camos within ranked play, then make sure you guys drop a like video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Usually I focus on high kill multiplayer gameplays when in pubs, dropping nukes and having fun in the game, but if you guys get this video to 1,000 likes, I'll continue a ranked play series where I potentially go to like Iridescent, Crimson, or whatever the case is. Really need to see that support for ranked play gameplay. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and start things off with the first ranked play gun here, which is going to be the good old classic Ames 85 AR, just because it is the pro AR that everybody uses. Let's rock and roll. Starting things off, for an optic, you should use the AccuSpot Reflex or the Kepler Microflex. I like the Reflex more just on this gun, but it's all personal preference at the end of the day. The muzzle here that I recommend is the ported compensator because of that first shot recoil control, which is very key in ranked play. These enemies are going to die in very quick shots, and then you're probably going to reset your gun and be able to get that first shot accuracy on another target. So no point in running the compensator unless you're just going to be spraying and praying. That's why I recommend the ported. Barrel here is going to be the reinforced barrel for both damage range and bullet velocity, allowing your guns to connect more, and thus you're going to have even better damage range as well. Underbarrel here is going to be the vertical foregrip for maximum horizontal recoil control. So it's going to be deadly accurate, but if you think you can control the gun without as much horizontal recoil control, you can just put on the Ranger foregrip for some extra movement. And our rear grip here is going to be the ergonomic grip for slider fire speed and depth of fire speed for those on the movement boosts, and extra ADS speed to make the gun even more snappy. And when it comes down to it, the Ames 85, it's a no recoil machine. Very easy to use here in Black Ops 6 multiplayer ranked. Who would have thought? And if for some reason you're running primary gunfighter, or the gunfighter wildcard I should say, the stock that you should use in my opinion is either balanced stock or the heavy stock, and you could also use the fire mod of recoil springs, but usually these 5 attachments are enough. Now before going to the rest of the loadouts, really quickly just wanted to go through my general loadout here. Our secondaries is started 22 pistol with these attachments, the melee of the knife, concussion is our tactical, lethal the Semtex, trophy system as our field upgrade, flak jacket, fast hands, and double time as our regular perks, and we're running the wildcard perk greed, and we have ninja so the enemies cannot hear us as much as possible. And that's typically what I use throughout all of my ranked play loadouts. So now going on to the second gun here, we're going to use the god tier long range, mid range, short range SMG that everybody loves, and that's going to be the Jackal PDW. Let's go over it real fast. Muzzle, once again, gonna be the ported compensator, just the best muzzle in the game. Barrel here is gonna be the reinforced barrel, but don't be afraid of using the long barrel if you really want to extend your damage range to the max. Underbarrel here is gonna be the Ranger foregrip for both the movement and recoil control. The rear grip here is gonna be the ergonomic grip for the on-the-move boost as well, and you get some extra ADS speed as well on top of that. And our stock is gonna be the balanced stock to overall move more rapidly with this SMG and get to the objectives, get more kills, run away if you need to heal up. And everybody knows the greatness of the Jackal PDW. You know, this was the only thing competing against the KSV, and the KSV was just having a faster melt potential. And this gun has a really great melt potential as well as easy to control recoil control. Now, if you're running primary gunfighter, which you probably shouldn't, run an optic, and the fire mod you should use, it's probably recoil springs, but really no need to run that when these 5 attachments are enough. For our third loadout here, we got the other AR that's available within ranked, and that's gonna be the GPR 91. Now, it has a slower time to kill than the Ames 85, but it's even more accurate and pretty easy to use and pretty speedy as well. Let's go over the attachments. So for an optic, once again, you can use either the AccuSpot Reflex or the Kepler Microflex, just preferring the AccuSpot Reflex in this case. Muzzle, of course, is going to be the ported. The barrel here that I like is the reinforced barrel. Underbarrel here that I like is the Ranger foregrip because, like I said, this gun's already pretty deadly accurate, so I think getting the extra movement is a nice benefit to the GPR over the Ames. And the rear grip here is going to be the ergonomic grip for on-the-movement boost and as well as extra ADS speed. And with these 5 attachments in hand, you guys have a very, very speedy GPR, and it's like an SMG AR hybrid that is really, really nice and easy to use. Like I said, it has a slower time to kill than the Ames, but I don't think you should strike it out just because of that statistic. Maybe speed is more important in certain cases. And of course, if you're running the gunfighter wildcard, you can run the stock of the balanced stock, and the fire mod with recoil springs. Once again, like always, these 5 attachments should be more than enough. Moving on over, we got the gun that competes with the Jackal PDW directly, and that's the C9. And personally, I think the C9 is even more proficient than the Jackal PDW, but, you know, try both SMGs out and let me know what you think is better. Before the KSV was here, I always put the C9 at 2nd place for me, so that's what I think. Muzzle is going to be the ported compensator, of course. The barrel here is going to be the reinforced. Once again, you can switch to a long barrel if you wish to do so. On the barrel, of course, is going to be the Ranger foregrip. Rear grip here is going to be the ergonomic grip for the on-new move boost as well as extra ADS speed. And the stock is going to be the balance stock for overall better movement. And like always, the C9, it's going to be pretty much almost similar as the Jackal PDW, but it has a better time to kill than the Jackal PDW in certain ranges. Its recoil control isn't as proficient as the Jackal, which is why some people do prefer the Jackal PDW in the end. But it's really up to you. What do you prefer more in terms of feel? I think the C9 is just better for me. But of course, some of you guys might prefer the Jackal PDW. And if you're running Gunfighter, run an optic and the fire mod of recoil springs. Now going over to our number 5 gun, we got the fastest killing SMG still within ranked play, and that's gonna be the Kompakt 92. Now the reason why people didn't choose this over the KSV is because the KSV and this gun's time to kill were so close. I think a lot more people might lean over to the Kompakt 92. The only problem with this gun being the recoil. If you can control the recoil control of this gun, then you're going to be pissing people off, just like people were getting pissed off with the KSV. So I highly recommend the Kompakt 92. Muzzle-wise, we're going to go ahead and put on that ported compensator, but I would not be surprised if you put on the compensator because this gun does shoot out bullets a lot faster than the other SMGs. So if you choose the compensator, I don't blame you for it. Barrel here is going to be the reinforced barrel, but once again, you might want to boost that damage range even further with the long barrel, especially because this gun has the worst damage range out of all the SMGs. On the barrel here, you got to use the vertical foregrip. This thing kicks like a mule. You could use the Ranger foregrip if you don't mind a little bit more recoil, but with that being said, this gun does kick a ton. Our rear grip here is going to be the ergonomic grip for on-the-movement differences. Our rear grip here is obviously going to be the ergonomic grip for obvious reasons. And our stock here is going to be the balance stock for all the movement boosts that you get, allowing you to traverse the map faster. And like I said, hey, this thing shreds. Will delete the opponents as long as you got the accuracy for it, but you really can only aim within these 2 damage ranges. If you try to snipe at all, it's a little hard to control, but if you can get used to the recoil control and how fast the ammo runs out for this gun, then you might be able to find some success. Like I said, don't rely on the Kompakt 92, but if you can master it, you'll be pissing people off. Now, I know I talked about the top 5 meta loadouts. You know, we only have one more gun to cover. As you guys can see, there's only 6 guns in ranked play. So I might as well just give you the PP919 class outright. And this is what it is. You guys kind of expected it. Just wanted to show it off in case anybody was curious. But I don't think the PP919 is really competitive within Black Ops 6 ranked play. But there you guys go. All 6 guns covered within Black Ops 6 ranked play with my top 5 meta loadouts. Let me know if you guys like the restrictions. I'm personally a fan of just having a ton of guns in ranked play and being able to be diverse with playstyles and everything. But some people don't like that, and it is what it is. Just like to know what your opinions are. But if you guys enjoy these loadouts and you guys beast, you guys drop a like and subscribe. It takes me some time to produce these videos every single day. If you guys ever want to watch me play, follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/themarkoverhero. And if you're interested in Warzone, you can also watch me at my More Hero YouTube channel, where you can subscribe for even more content from me. And my Hero Shorts YouTube livestream channel, where it comes to YouTube live streaming, I live stream over there, and I post short form content there. And you might as well follow my TikTok at tiktok.com/themarkoverhero for even more short form content. Don't say thank you for the love and support. Hope you guys have been updated with all the best loadouts. And we'll see if they make any changes for Season 2 Reloaded, which should be in a week and a half, 2 weeks. It's coming up pretty fast. Anyways, I love you all.